Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 10 of the RRTG, otherwise known as the Random Road to Glory, the series where we build our team using no FIFA points, but also not a single player from the top 9 nations or top 5 leagues. Aside from our captain, our leader, our legend, Carl Jenkinson. Finally, made it to the big 1-0, the double-digit episode mark. So, of course, to celebrate, I have a belter lined up for you today. Before any of that, though, a quick recap of where we stand. Last time out, we cleaned the house. It was goodbye to the old, hello to the new, as we pretty much got rid of half the squad, to be honest. In their place, though, some absolute crackers. Shevchenko up top, Koulibaly at the back. And our future stars, boys, oh, they're coming along oh so nicely. All in all, this is how the team sits going into the weekend. In the meantime, I have been grinding off stream. Elite 1 squad rivals. No one can question my dedication to this course. Thanks to that, along with mild brain damage, we also have Ferreira at an 87, the last stage of his Evo. Tolkien, not so much, 0 progress made. He's just going to have to learn the job, to be honest, because today, ladies and gentlemen, we give ourselves the real test. Rivals was nice, it was cute, don't get me wrong, but we want to be playing our football at the highest level, where the stakes, they're at the absolute maximum. And there's only one place I know where I can get all of that and more. FUT Champions. So we're not wasting any time. Last episode, a lot of admin, a lot of team management. This time around, we're playing ourselves some football. Straight into game 1. And we could be playing champs, to be honest. We could be playing rivals, even squad battles. It makes zero difference to this man. He's getting his goals, 26th minute. And it's the Ukrainian to open up our tally in these qualifiers. First of many Louis and Sheva link-ups you're going to be seeing today. I'll tell you that for free. Second half, and it's our other icon to join the party. Jenko coming through with an absolute line breaker. I tell you what, he was decent at centre half. You can stick this man in goal, he'll do a job. But at CDM, different breeder class. Not long later, and it's Torres to come up with a great display and make it 3, and we are off to a flyer. Game 2, and very different kettle of fish in this one. Half the stadium's probably seen the concourse finishing up their pre-match for this first goal, because 2 minutes is all it took for Benzo to give him the lead. I'm sure everyone was sat down for this next one, though. Nothing the keeper can do when Andre's finishing like that. Saucy little outside the foot to draw us level. He weren't backing down without a fight, though. Must have been his second attack, let alone his second shot. And I'm sat thinking, Christ alive, it's just going to be one of those games, isn't it? And I was right. It was one of those games. One of those games where we go absolutely nuclear. The boys, they clearly took that one personally, as they did not look back. Sheva, Torres, Ferreira, the whole gang chipping in, as in 35 minutes of football, we go 5 goals unanswered, giving us our second win of the day. Match 3, and I don't know about you lot, but I'm starting to feel something brewing in the camp, a little momentum starting to build. Still early days, but it's hard not to get excited when this man's on the score sheet. 58 penalties my arse. It's Jenko to smash it in the back of the onion bag from 12 yards. Only 2 minutes in, but when that kind of tone is being set by that calibre of player, there's only going to be one result come the full 90. Not long after, and it's Louis to double our lead with a cracker of a strike. I was thinking he's been a bit quiet in these qualifiers, so of course he had to put me in my place, bags himself a brace less than 10 minutes later. That'll teach me to ever question the little Mexican. Finally, it's Torres to make it 4 as we move on to game 4. And I won't know about in this one. I'm not going to judge, but yeah, let's just say that's all it took. Final game of these highlights. A much stronger starting 11 we're up against. Clearly no one told Andre that, though. It's less than 4 minutes in. It's the Ukrainian to tap it into an open net and give us the early lead. This fella clearly had a long day. There's a lot of ways to win football games. Having your keeper out there, though, not one of them. 2-0, courtesy of Ferreira. And with that goal, ladies and gentlemen, a flawless qualification was secured. I'm 5-0. If you know, you know. That's all I say on that one. One thing's clear as day, though. We're looking good. We're looking great. And we're about to look even better, as it's another Future Stars Evo ticked off the list. Night overall, Ferreira joins our attack. Don't mind if I do. We're going to be needing him too, as it is squeaky bum time for FUT Champs. Sure, we've qualified for the weekend, but that's not enough for a team like this. I want to go for all the marbles. Would be no better way to celebrate episode 10 than going for 10. Let's have it. So, a short break for the lads, but straight back out there for game 6. We ended the first stretch of matches hot, and we started the second, well, without missing a beat. It's Torres to receive it in his own half, and once this man gets the engine purring, may as well go make yourself a cuppa. There's no catching the Uruguayan. Takes it coast to coast, ball rolls the keeper, and slots it in to give us the lead. 1-0 before it's the old boys to have their say. Andre and Louis doing what they do best. Little link up to double our lead, and that is all she wrote. straight into the next match, and the way we're playing at the minute, got to need something special to slow the boys down. Looking at this bloke's 11 though, might just be that, legends from head to toe. Casillas in there, it says Dan in the middle, Thierry up front. Not sure if you've clocked yet though, it's a good team, it's a great team, but it's got one lad missing. And his name is Andrei Shevchenko. 7th minute, ball over the top to Torres, feeds it inside to Hernandez, who quickly finds the man of the hour to wallop this one past the GK and kick us off. You'd be silly to think he was done there though. Less than 5 minutes later and we're popping it round like we're in the red light district. Everyone gets a touch. It's the final one that counts though, and of course it came from the boot of our Ukrainian. 2-0 game over. And those 10 wins, oh, they're looking oh so close. We're not jumping the gun though, still a lot to do. And first on our list was getting past this fella, but more importantly, that man up top, a certain Kylian Mbappe. Odds are he'd probably bag a goal or two, let's be honest. So the plan was simple, just score more. And that is exactly what we did. Ferreira to get the first taste of goal, catches it ever so sweetly on the bounce to put it past Schmeichel before a scorer turned provider. Got to start calling him Captain America. We're jumping like that, heads it back inside to Louis and makes it 2. Can't give all the credit to the attack though. Given our history against the Frenchman, our backline was solid as a rock. Odds are we'll only need the one to get ourselves the W. Regardless, it was 3 we'd end up with as Andre gets his name on the score sheet and gives us win number 8. Moving on to hopefully the penultimate game of our march to 10 wins. Another strong team in our way, but another equally strong start from the gents. Ferreira this time finds himself a pocket of space, turns on a dime and puts us a goal to the good. This one wasn't quite the straightforward affair we'd had most of the day though. This fella, he had a bit about him. I've got to pause for a second just to note how tiny that woman is. It's like they let a kid on the pitch. She can half pass a football though. It's a well worked move to get this one all square. We didn't faff about when it came to responding though. It's Andre to sit the keeper down and tap it in. However, neither did he, as less than 10 minutes later it's Haaland right down the other end to reply. Fortunately for us though, it's the gents to have the last laugh of the first half. We are playing some damn good football this week. One touch all round to break out the high press before it's Torres to turn on the burners. Big touch down the wing, gives it to Louis on the inside. No luck on the first effort, but Chevrolet's right there to head it home with the second. Not the prettiest of the goals, but one that is crucial to send us in with the advantage. Second 45, and from a game that had 5 goals up to this point, it had more than flipped on its head. Defence was now flavour of the month. Tackles left, right and centre to see who would blink first, who would get that goal to decide the outcome of this one. As the clock ticked on though, it was looking more and more likely that it would never come, that we'd have done just enough to get it over the line. Fortunately, there was a man on our team to make certain of that. 88th minute, we get a bit of luck with Louis on the edge of the area, but there is nothing lucky about that finish. It's Andre to smash it in, send the place into bedlam, but more important than anything, send us into our final game with the 10-0 dream still alive. And here we are, a huge game to put us on the map, to make a statement that the double RTG has arrived. And starting things off, we did just that. Jenko just pulling the strings in that pocket. One touch to Ferreira, takes it around his man, and you can tell he's been upgraded, can't you? What a finish to give us the lead. We weren't done there though, I tell you that much. It's a quick 1-2 punch to double things up. Sheva with his trademark move at this point. Ball was the keeper, slots it into an open net, and we are in dreamland. We're on a roll, unstoppable even. Final game though, it was never going to be that easy. There were a fair few more chapters left to be written before these qualifiers could come to a close, and the first of those, it wasn't a good one. From a game we had total control of, it's Coates to throw a spanner in the works, totally mistimes the challenge and gives away the penalty. There'd be no keeper heroics in this one as Okafor coolly slots it home to get him back into it. He would do more than just getting back into it though, as early after the half he bags his second before minutes later making it 3. I was shell-shocked. I'd gone from planning the parade to needing an intervention. It's what can only be described as total collapse to bring our flawless run to an end. I tell you what though, we had not come this far to go out without a fight. And despite scoring a ludicrous number of goals so far, he still had a few more left to give. It's Andre to finally return the pendulum our way. We win it back high, find ourselves some space, but ultimately it's Shevchenko to make him pay 3-3. And just like that, we're on to extra time. 30 more minutes to decide whether or not we'd make history or if this was just another day. Unfortunately for us, he only needed 2 to make his first mark. It's Okafor again causing all sorts of issues, easily rises the challenge before laying it off for the easy finish. At this point, I'm not sure how much I had left. Emotions, they are all over the gaff. but we had 27 minutes to go. 27 minutes to salvage this game back, which meant we needed goals from somewhere, from anywhere. Fortunately, there is a man on this team who is built for these scenarios, moulded by the pressure. He might let others have a pop when we're 3-0 up or when it don't really matter, but when the stakes are at their highest, when the whole week is on the line, he puts the team on his back and says, boys, I got this. And his name, ladies and gentlemen, is Luis Hernandez. 106th minute, ref about to blow the whistle, but our little Mexican, he has other ideas, receives it in the area outside of the foot strike. It is a finish we have seen 1,000 times, but none of them have been bigger than this. It is a huge goal to send us in all square. Second half, you'd be easily conned into thinking it's anyone's game at this point, but you couldn't have been more wrong. Not with this man on the pitch. He has teammates, I promise. But if you want a job done right, you do it yourself. Wins the ball back not once but twice. Takes it round his man, only the keeper left to beat. And we're in dreamland. 5-4, game over. And it's all thanks to that man there. Take a bow, son. Wow. So, aside from naming my firstborn Louis, with that win, ladies and gentlemen, it's confirmed 10-0. I told you I had something cooking for our double-digit debut. I weren't lying. This hopefully just the start, though. All means nothing if we don't perform this coming weekend, of which we will all find out next episode. For now, we are done, and I need a lie down. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you have a lovely day, whatever it is you are doing. And as always, I hope to see you next time.